Hello, this is Dean Phoenix, just continuing with my Final Fantasy X playthrough. We are now in the end game and we've got Riku all set up for killing as many monsters as possible and doing the capturing. So we're on with the Mian High Road now, and that's just what we're going to be doing. This is another very easy area, so shouldn't be a problem at all. And I don't think the enemies even have anything good to steal, so we're not even going to be bothering with that. Let's have a look. Nope, not really. Ah, well, you can get musk from those, but I believe that that is actually the rare drop. So probably not really actually worth, you know, looking at that, because I don't remember you getting musk that early on, usually. So that was probably just a rare steal. I will double check. But yeah. Got a bomb. Again, not really worth stealing any of those, but yeah. So that musk was the rare steal. You won't often get those, and get those more reliably elsewhere. So I'm just going to do the capturing for this area. It's another very easy area. Capture everything there, and with Riku not having the rare steal, I'm actually just going to kill stuff normally. And make sure we get all those done. So the main plan here is to get 10 of everything in each area, so you don't have to come back later when we want to be unlocking Nemesis or anything like that. Shouldn't be a problem. Very easy to get most of them. And we've also got Distill Mana on Riku's weapon and Distill Speed on Tidus's capture weapon, and Waka has initiative. So what that means is that I won't ever get ambushed by encounters, so I don't have to bother with extra animations for them and things like that. And that I can convert those type of things those encounters into. I might as well just mod this one. Yeah, I've got a musk again. That's fortunate. Yeah, so basically it's just so that you can get mana spheres and speed spheres like that. I put them towards the top of my inventory, and then I can very quickly check with Riku's mix as to how many I've got left. And I can use that to increase Anima's magic points and speed, agility, which is what we want. And the reason that we want that is because basically there's a quicker way of beating Jumbo Flan. If you watch my capturing guides for my normal Final Fantasy X Overpowered playthrough, same principles apply. Get Yuna's stats as high as possible before you max magic, because raising all of Yuna's, any of Yuna's stats will actually result in all of the Aeon stats being raised. So like, even if you raise her magic defense and attack, her strength, it will still raise the magic points and agility of the Aeons. So when you're raising stuff like accuracy, evasion, all of that, do all of those stats before you come to max magic, because magic is one of the toughest grinds, and it takes the longest. It's very frustrating, and the reason you want to leave it to last is because you can get those stats as high as possible, and then when you've done that, just get all these. When you've done that, Anima's magic points can be high enough if you've raised them whilst Yuna's stats are low. Anima's magic points can be high enough so that you can use double cast flare to beat Jumbo Flan a lot quicker, which is really good. Something that I discovered and I'm very proud of. So you can see here we can just raise Anima's magic points. We've raised it by a lot already. And then we can do the same for agility. So because Yuna's stats are lower at the moment, it's a lot easier. It takes less spheres to raise Anima's attack. Now you don't get any good items from these kind of things. These enemies, when you're returning to this sort of area early in the game. So if you don't get any good items from them, you might as well just convert the items that you get and make sure you get the right type of spheres every time. And what that will mean is that eventually you can, again, convert those spheres into extra stats for Anima. So you are literally gaining nothing if you do it normally, but you can at least convert these spheres into better, more useful things later on, which is great. It's also the reason why, even though Yuna was really powerful story-wise, I've stopped using her after she gets double cast and flare, stopped increasing her stats. And the reason for that is the same thing. So whilst the stats are lower, it's a lot easier to raise Anima stats, because the lower Anima stats, the less of these magic spheres and speed spheres it takes to raise her... Oh, she got warrior, good, good. The less it takes to raise Anima stats. So yeah, just trying to do two things at once, losing the thread of what I was saying, but that's the basic gist anyway. So we'll be able to capture these things really quickly. Already got all the fangs sorted. That's what you would get normally, the echo screen. Bye bye. Capture Raldo there as well. So I'm just going to make my way up the high road. Serene Ring, what's that? I can't remember. Well, it'll all just be a pretty rubbish thing, so we'll just sell the armors and things that we get. None of them are going to be particularly useful. So I've already made a start on Riku's ultimate armor. She has auto haste, and this will be her auto haste, auto phoenix, which she's got already, and then eventually we'll put auto protect and ribbon on there. You get 99 dark matters from the capturing 5 of every enemy and unlocking Ultima Buster, and you don't want to waste any dark matters. So you want to make sure that before you fight the Dark Aeons or anything else, you or before you start messing about in the monster arena and killing the creations in there, you want to make sure that you have used those 99 dark matters that you get as a capturing reward to create ribbon on one armor first, because otherwise they take a very long time to get, and there's no good way of getting ribbon other than farming Dark Yojimbo or repeating one of the static Dark Aeon fights like Valfor, and all of that takes ages. And you have a very low chance of getting a ribbon and 3-slot armor anyway. So far, 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 far better. So just use the 99 you get from capturing to give Riku that. And the reason that you generally want to give it to Riku is because she can use Mix. And Mix is fantastic. And the reason that you want her to have it is because against Dark Anima, if he uses Mega Graviton, Ribbon will protect Riku from everything. And then she can heal the other characters. So yeah, that's why we give it to Riku. She also has very quick animations, which is a ton of fun, and saves us time whilst we're doing all this capturing, because everything takes a little less time. Okay. Talking to you anyway, but alright. Don't know why I'm bothering talking to people. I don't need the items and anything. You don't get anything particularly good. I got the rare Hypello potion there, which is good as well. Hypello potions are for berserk statuses. So ideally we want to steal enough musks to have a confuse proof and berserk ward armor for somebody before we go into the Omega Ruins for capturing, just in case we mess up against Greater Malgra. I think what I may try on this playthrough is actually doing a... Sorry, I was just concentrating there. I was thinking I was doing an Automed Stone Proof Confuse Proof Berserk Ward armor, which will protect you from anything that Demonolith and Greater Marlborough can throw at you. Stone Breath is the problem because the Monolith can potentially use Breath against you. Okay, so I think this will be all the bombs captured. I think that's 10 of those. Anyway, yeah, so Auto Med Stone Proof, Berserk Ward and Confuse Proof will protect you from everything that Bad Breath can do that will stop you from acting, which should in theory let me use Auto Med, I think. Never actually done it, so I like trying new things every time. So got the Mian, got that, got White Element, got Araldo again. Lost track of how many of those I have, but fortunately these aren't particularly rare encounters, so should be alright. So I need to capture 10 of everything on this lower part of the road. I think this is the travel agency, yeah, so just capture 10 of everything on the lower part of the road first, because the higher part of the road has different enemies. So the higher part generally has dual horns and bombs and things like that, and then we've got the lower part of the road behind the agency. So we can have a look at that. So just make sure that we capture all these. Araldo again. So we've still got Floating Eyes to capture and Araldos. And we'll go and do the rest of it after that. Dual horns and bombs are pretty easy to capture actually, because you can get those on the northern part as well. And also on the Mushroom Rock, so yeah. Pretty pointless here, but I'll just kill 2 of these just for the kills for Riku. So you can generally get this whole area done in about 15-20 minutes, depending on how lucky you are. Well, maybe, yeah, probably about 20 minutes, half an hour. A lot of the easier areas don't take very long at all. Josei has Simurgh, which we'll be coming on to. And the dual horn.
Too easy.
Right, so this should just prove that I've got all the bombs. Alright, okay, still have one to get. I still had 3 to get. I thought I'd fought the triple bombs 3 times, but I must have only fought them twice, so that should definitely be the 10 then. 70 mana spheres already. So you can see how quickly we can get those back for raising Anima's MP and agility. When we've raised her MP and things high enough, we can raise her magic a little bit as well. Right, so we've got enough Raldos, we've got enough White Elements, and that should probably be... Alright, so I think that'll be pretty much everything. It must be I've lost count of how many floating eyes we've got. I am supposed to be using that, but with the commentary as well, I have forgotten, so I'll just wait until I find one more of those floating eyes. But we've got enough of everything else, so that's capture limit reached, capture limit reached. Alright, so we'll just check that we've got enough of the floating eyes. Brilliant. So that's still captured. Must be close there. And then we can just move on to getting the dual horns and everything else that's on the... and then go on to the lower road, so that'll be brilliant. So I would imagine I've hit the capture limit now. I must be very, very close if not. Oh no, still captured it well. Must have come across fewer of the floating eyes than I thought. Just fight one more. Yeah, so they're a very common encounter here anyway, so not like this is going to take me very much time. Got the rare steel there as well, which is good. Kimahri doesn't have mug anyway, so I don't know why I'm checking if he's got that. I just wanted to steal an extra musk. I don't know why. I just might as well. Wow, still crazy. Good job. I'm checking that I've got these extra ones, really. Wow, that's mad. I may as well go with Kimahri. I can just steal those musks now. Kimahri has rare steel, which is that's a good idea for him to have those. Ah, there we go. 2 floating eye. Damn, that was stupid. Let's make sure I get at least 1 musk from those. Right, and that's all of them sorted. Not really worth the trying to get the other musk. I'll just leave it be. Right, okay, so that's everything sorted from this lower area. So now we need Imperio over, finish off the jewel horns, and that should be good. And I believe I've got enough of the bombs already. But again, they're not difficult. Now here you can sign ROP for Blitzball if you're wanting to do that as well. I'm probably going to do reset data, but I haven't. In fact, no, I am going to do reset data, so I might as well just reset that now and do sign ROP while I'm here, because then it means that I don't have to come back here afterwards. That's all the lower road done in just under 20 minutes. So we'll just reset data for Blitzball. Otherwise I'll have to play an extra league. We've already got attack reels, so I just want to check that the top prize there is status reels, which it is. I'll sign them like that. Sign him for 1 game, and then when his contract's up I can just re-sign him again afterwards. And we're good to go. So just going to carry on with the capturing and everything else. Get down to the lower road as soon as possible. And when I've confirmed that I've got all of the jewel horns and everything else, jewel horns and the bombs from this area, I can just put on no encounters and run down to the other area. Damn, so I would have got those eyes anyway. Just check the sounds coming through, which it is.
I'm on a roll.
All right. To remember that for next time, that you don't have to exclusively stay all the way down there. But yeah, not a problem. It's very good to have initiative on your 3rd slowest character's weapon if you're using this technique. So we've got 99 spheres again. So you got to check every now and again, as I'd forgotten a little bit. Right, so that'll be Anima's MP raised enough. So what I'll do instead is start raising her agility. And yeah, so I'll start raising her agility and her magic a little bit. Her magic's already quite high. So we should be fine either way. And in this playthrough, because I'll only be getting 114 luck, I will need 255 accuracy and higher evasion, which is actually better for raising the Aeon's stats anyway. So kill everybody here. Bye bye. So we'll just whiz through this area. Even if we don't find many jewel horns on this area, it doesn't actually matter that much, because we can find them a little further up when we're starting the Josei part of it. And the mushroom rock capturing, there's a bit of overlap, as I discussed in my capturing series. You can get it from that. Don't seem to be many of the wolves, the Garm enemies here. So this should be... this will be easy. So we've already got enough of the bombs. Got another jewel horn there. Which is probably, I think, 6 or 7 of those, based on my count. Can finish those off a little later. I think jewel horns you can still fight down here as well. So this lower area, this is where you can get Volvira and Eperia and things like that. And also I think the Thunder Flans from the Josei part, or Mushroom Rock rather. So this is Volvoy. However you say it. Steal a potion, not really worth having anything there. Electro Marble, awful. Also not really worth anything, but never mind. Got those. Ah, brilliant. There's the 2 jewel horns. Right, so a couple of jewel horns captured. That's really good. We'll very soon have those finished. That's Eperia. So Vorvor, Eperia, and another Thunderflan. Could actually go probably straight to Mushroom Rock and finish off these bits. Alright. I think that are all that's all the jewel horns as well. But it won't take very long for me to finish off Overpowered and things like that, I wouldn't think. So let's see what sort of encounter rate we get here. Just check we're not getting anything useless. Uh-huh. seems to be a good area for fighting them, so I'll just stick with this. Ha! Really didn't need to stick around for those floating eyes, did I? Oh well.
See ya. Told ya. Booyah.
Booyah!
Piece of cake.
Doo doo. Okay, so this will probably be all the jewel horns. I think I've caught enough already. Yep. We've got 10 jewel horns. And we've just got Vova and Imperia left to get. And once I've got enough of Vova, I'll just make my way back. I can always finish off the Imperia on the way down to Josei. Won't take very long.
Too easy.
Wonder if there's any bit where you can fight Imperia a little more regularly. We'll be getting Thunderflan as well. I think Thunderflan actually counts for Mushroom Rock, but a bit easy enough. There's Imperia, good, good. We'll be close to Vova as well. Yeah, got that already.
All right.
Okay. So that's the whole area done apart from Imperia. So I'm just going to run back up. And we'll see where we are for spheres as well, because we'll very quickly have wrapped up a bunch of those again. So far we've raised Anima's MP by a couple of hundred, which will be more than enough. Raise her magic a little bit. And her agility. I'm going to switch them over so that we get speed as the main one, raise Anima's agility so that it's over 170 by the time she's fully leveled up, which will be good. So this means that, for example, for this fight we'll get 4 speed spheres and 2 mana spheres instead of the other way around. So MP's been raised enough really. It's difficult to judge exactly how. You could figure it out exactly, but I always just like overdo it because you've more than enough available here. And that's all the Thunderflan's done as well.
Too easy.
So it's just Imperia. See if I can find any more on my way up. This is all Riku racking up kills anyway, so that's good. So by the time I've done all of this capturing, with Rika getting most of the kills, she'll probably be taking 99k damage from Karma, and so will Tidus, because he was taking about 71k, so he'll have got another couple of hundred kills as well. None of these Imperials about.
See ya.
The battles only take about 10 seconds anyway, so. Nice.
You guys are toast.
Okay, so I think we've got about 6 Imperia. So I'll just have to avoid the Dark Mage's Sisters. Be very, very careful that you don't just carelessly run through this next screen. Getting one more fight. See if I can get one more. Do you actually get an encounters on this screen? Don't know. Apparently not. Oh right, because it's the same screen. Ah. Okay. So you don't run straight through that gate because the Dark Mage's Sisters are waiting for you. So instead you come down from Jose instead. So go to Jose and then come down. Now here you'll be fighting Jose and Mushroom Rock enemies, but there's a section coming up where instead you'll see, so this is Raptor, which is the same type of enemy but from a different area. Because that's the Mushroom Rock one, I believe. But there's that little bit of crossover between here and Mian High Road. So and this is what I mean. So there you can see we've got Imperia.
Take that. Piece of cake.
Captured another one of those.
See ya. You like that?
So we just need to, like I say, finish those Imperia captures.
It's over.
It's over.
I'm good, yeah?
I can always run back here to finish off the Imperias afterwards. Now, is there anything there? Might just start fleeing from these because there's no point in me really having them.
Alright.
If I don't run into some more Imperias soon. I'll take a quick detour and grab Oren's weapon. Now Riku doesn't have flee, which is annoying.
Yeah. Told ya.
Told ya. Switch back to that first strike one just so Tidus can flee, because it's only if there's a period there that I really want to do these. So just put the rusty sword here. And because the Celestial Mirror is already powered up, I can grab Orange, which is probably the easiest of all the Celestial weapons to actually power up. In fact, no, it's by far the easiest because you just have it as part of normal capturing. And it has the interesting mechanic how it works with his HP being lower instead of higher, which is cool. Because it means that it's the best way to take out one eye if you have lower strength. And it's a weird and kind of cool looking sword, so I like the emblems and things. Interesting. That's Masamune grabbed as well. So I'll go do my mushroom rock capturing. Just want to find those Imperias first.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Good, good. Bye-bye.
Too easy.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. So, about 37 minutes. That's nearly all of me and done. Just got to get those Imperia, which I may come back to before.
I'll be right back.
Might as well get the Mana Spheres. Just mashing A. Oh, Speed Spheres, okay. Yeah, of course, because of the Distill. So yeah, you got to avoid those two women because they're the Dark Major Sisters. Give me one more Imperia, come on. Alright.
Yeah.
You may need one more. One more Imperia. And we'll just take that branching bit off there. And then we can go on to Mushroom Rock. I'll try and finish the Imperias first. The reason I'm doing this is because if I do it this way, then I can just go to Mushroom Rock, finish that bit off, do all the Mushroom Rock capturing, and then use the save point to go straight back.
This is gonna be easy.
Live and let live.
Oh, sort of. Come on, one more Imperia, please.
Victory is ours.
Live and let live.
I'll just run back on the way back and then hopefully I can find one more. Instead of using the save point, and then I'll be on Josei anyway, so. That'll work.
Oh yeah.
Nice, right, so we've definitely got all the Imperias. Wasted a minute or two there, that's why it's important to try and keep count, but never mind. I'll definitely have to keep count of Simurgh because they're irritatingly rare. And the same with the other one at the minute. Garuda. Because that's a very irritating enemy. Speak of the devil. It's pretty good.
Told ya.
1. It's a good start because those are obviously the rarer ones. Oh, very good start.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Woohoo!
See ya.
Always want to steal silence grenades from the funguas as well. They're extremely useful for inside sin and stuff like that. The monoliths.
All right.
Again, a lot of the capturing is pretty random. It just depends exactly what you come up against.
It's over.
So there's our first Lamash too. Was that Waka actually levelling up from that pitiful amount of AP? That's quite funny.
No problem.
Woohoo!
Ha! It's over.
Just keeping track with an app as long as I remember. It's going to be a little lighter on commentary these episodes.
It's over. I'm good, yeah?
Hmm. Every once in a while you can fight 2 Garudas at once, I think, if I remember correctly.
It's over. Woohoo!
Which is a big help, so hopefully I can get some of those encounters. This is the area where I normally try and do most of my capturing. I just feel like I find Garuda a little more often around here. Like that.
See ya.
AT spheres, might as well use some of those up while I've remembered to check. I'm just going to fight around here for a while till I've got the Garudas and everything else.
See ya.
You can fight 2 Funguars at once as well as one of the encounters, so you normally get those fairly easily when you've got a couple of those. It's just those Garudas that we want. Speak of the devil. Well, I was speaking about Garudas, but also the double Funguars, as we were saying there. Couple more silence grenades. Alright, so this is going absolutely fine. Just got to get all these, and it's just the Garudas. They're always the last ones I find. Alright. Oh, we've got a rare steel. Ha! We don't actually want one, but never mind. So, 4 Garudas so far. Not going too badly. We'll get those soon enough. Alright. And there's another Garuda, brilliant. Always want to make sure you mug the smoke bomb from these things. Very useful. Same for when I'm doing Beacon L a little bit later. Always a good idea just to mug from there. And we've got the rare steel for 2 smoke bombs. So the good thing about smoke bombs is either you can use the item command. There's a lot of enemies later on that's a good idea to hit with that. So you can either customize Dark Strike on a weapon using those. It only takes 20 of those. Or you can just throw the item at them if it's something that you want to inflict darkness on. Well, that kind of worked because even though it survived, I think they do have about 4,000 health. Even though it survived, I was able to get 2 steals from it, so that's actually slightly better. Only need 3 more of those from what I can tell here. I've been keeping track correctly. So that's all the Funguars sorted. So it's going to be a race for Raptors, Gandharvas, which are the Imps, and the Garudas, so it's whichever comes first. Actually, we've very few Lamashtus yet, so I'll have to find some more of those. Bye bye.
See ya.
Yeah, if I'm not fighting very many Lamashtu in this area, then I'll have to go back and try and find them in the other area. They just don't seem to be turning up at all here, actually. So I'll best go and work on that now because I'm very short on those. Okay, so that's the elements done as well. Run back down this way. We do need to find some of those Lamashtu.
Told ya.
Armor break. Good stuff. Not like I need it just yet, but I'll use that for inside sin, definitely. Right, so let's find some Lamashtu, and I know that I can find Garuda around here, so I'll be able to get the one or two of those that we're missing. And then that'll be this area done, so Mushroom Rock goes pretty soon. Goes pretty quickly.
All right.
And Lamashtu seem to be quite a bit more common around here. So maybe you can't get them in the top area, but as long as they're quite common here, then that'll be alright. Raptor captured. Maybe need one more of those. 2 more Garudas. And it's just the Lamashtu and the Imps. And like I say, Lamashtu seems extremely common around here, so I can just get those first.
Oh yeah, take that.
Take that. Hopefully I do come across the 2 Garudas that I need as well. I think that's all the raptors captured now.
Told ya.
Doing pretty well for spheres again, so just keep an eye on those every now and again. You can just check in battle with Mix, but I keep forgetting to do that. Let's see if we've got all these yet. Should be the raptors sorted. Yep. Oh, she's no MP. That's no good.
See ya. Told ya.
We can rectify that very quickly though. Aha, there's a Garuda. Fantastic. Alright, so I think I need one of the imps, a couple of Lamashtu, and one more Garuda. Great thing about having that MP Stroll armor, that was just one that I randomly picked up for Riku in the Thunder Plains, I think. So by the time we get in another encounter, she'll have full MP and I can just switch back to it again.
Take that. I'm good, yeah?
So which do we get first, a Garuda or a Lamashtu? Hopefully I find a Garuda soon, because the Lamashtu are obviously a lot more common. Right, I think that's all the Lamashtu as well. I just gotta find a Garuda, then we're good to go. I'll run back up to this top area in case I don't see one before I get there. Alright, so all the Lamashtu are done, I thought so. So we just got to find a Garuda now. Switch to first strike so that if we fight something that's not a Garuda, we can just run away. Might as well get the silence grenade there.
I'll be right back.
How many silence grenades have we got? Should have got a fair few there, I would think. 43, yep, that's a good amount. Very good amount. Let me customize silent strike if I want on something.
I'll be right back.
Tidus has first strike flee, so we can just run away. Just gotta find one more Garuda.
I'll be right back.
Easy as pie.
Live and let live.
Yep, I've not miscounted these Garuda. Shouldn't have done. Let's find one more Garuda and then I think we're good.
I won't go so easy on you next time. I'll be right back.
This is why you got to keep track of these rarer ones. I think I've got 9 based on me tracking them. But if I've got 10 already, I'll be really annoyed. But there's no real way of checking other than keeping count whilst you do it. Might as well grab that silence grenade whilst we can. So that'll be an hour roughly, assuming I get a Garuda pretty soon. That'll be an hour for Josei and Mushroom Rock. Mien and Mushroom Rock. Right, let's see. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that should be 10 of those, I think. I'll just have one more encounter on the off chance that I get a Garuda, because that would be better to check if I can.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Never mind. Let's have a look. Can you fight in this area? I don't actually know. Don't think you can. Oh good, you get a sphere. Didn't even know that.
Thanks for it.
I know I don't need to tell.
That I
Hmm.
and you. I heard they made.
You know that you were all.
You make it sound as if.
Where are the other ones? I can't remember.
Yes.
There's one on the boat. There's one at... I can't remember. I very rarely get all of them anymore. Because Tornado is good, but it's not really necessary. Keyed up with a beard. Interesting. At least that's a short one. Alright, so just going to teleport back down and do Josei as well.
The final showdown.
Let's. Here we go. So we're going to do Josei, and with Josei it's very important to just stick to... Let me just get this back. With Josei it's very important to stick to the sunlit areas so that you can actually fight Simurgh.
I'll be right back.
Still fighting Mushroom Rock enemies there.
Yeah.
Might as well get the kills.
Told ya.
The karma. It's another area where it's really good to mug with Riku. She could do with Flea really, but she's not in that area of the grid and she doesn't get sphere levels while she's here, so doesn't really matter. Right, so you want to be running on these sunlit areas here, because this is where you can see Simurgh. I'm going to be killing these things for petrify grenades, which is good.
Too easy.
See if we can get a Simurgh on these. Oh, that's annoying. So I could have, you know, even got some of these on here. Never mind.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. Make our way up the road. the best place to fight is there's a big sunlit patch at the top, so normally getting one encounter in these sunlit areas on the way up.
See ya!
Never mind.
Told ya!
99 speed spheres again. Okay. It's getting annoying now.
Live and let live!
Didn't realise there were quite so many of those on the high road. Otherwise, I would have just, you know, been doing a good chunk of that instead of staying up at Mushroom Rock. But I got my Garudas anyway, so. And here we go. These are the Simurgs that we want. Alright. So, one Simurg. And that's why we're going to keep track of those, because they're rare as hell. Relative to the other fiends anyway. And again, sunshine, sunlit areas here. Basilisks, not overly common, but at least you can fight those in twos, although they sometimes come with two funguars. Not bad either way. Again, sunlit area, try and get in a fight here just before we carry on. Right, so we're going to have got the Basilisk pretty easily. In fact, we'll have got the Basilisk before everything else at this rate. So we're just going to run around on these sunlit areas looking for Simurg.
It's over. I'm good, yeah?
I think this is the biggest sunlit patch, so I just tend to run around here a lot of the time. That's what we want.
Oh yeah!
Bye-bye. See ya.
Let's do it!
Okay. Right, so I think that's all the Basilisk captured. We're on 3 Simurg so far, so just need to try and get some more of those. By the time you've got 10 of those, I normally find that I've got everything else. Apart from maybe bite bugs. Yeah. Come on, Simurg.
Take that. Piece of cake.
You like that?
So once you've done this bit, I'm just going to detour to the temple, and then I'll go and catch the Ochus as well. I do need some bite bugs wherever they are.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be easy.
I'll be right back.
See how quickly you get the spheres as well? Because obviously you overkill everything and they're all speed spheres whenever Riku hits them. Nice, nice.
Oopsie.
Whoopsie.
See ya.
That's 4 Simurg. Chocobo!
Bye-bye.
Just for the petrify grenades.
Easy.
Too easy.
Oh yeah.
It's over. I'm good, yeah?
I think we very nearly got the bunyips. 4 Simurg and a few snowflans. We've got 6 Simurg left to get basically. Then we can go and grab the Ochus. And the bite bugs.
Booyah! I'm on a roll.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Yeah. See ya.
See ya!
Told ya.
I really do think this is the best area for fighting them.
Oh yeah!
Bye-bye.
Nearly done with the snow flan as well. Now I'll just switch Tidus to have first strike. And just keep fleeing until I find Simurgh. Pretty sure you can fight the bite bugs with the Ochu, so you don't have to go and look for those particularly.
See ya.
See ya!
I think that's all the snow flan. So we just need 5 Simurgh. Yep, okay, so that's all those done.
Take that. I'm good, yeah?
Get MP back with Riku as we go as well, which is always useful.
Live and let live! Told ya!
Told ya.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Right, so after I've got this, we've got the Ochus and the bite bugs, and like I say, I believe that you can get bite bugs as a double encounter with the Ochu, so I should find enough of those already.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
So it's just a case of finding 3 more of the Simurghs, then I'll go to the temple, get the extra spheres from there, and then we're good.
I'll be right back.
Not that fussed about the silence grenades, although they are useful. I've got more than enough now. So I haven't decided if I'll get an actual silence touch yet, or if I'll just silence touch, silence strike weapon, or if I'll just throw the actual grenades at them.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Same for the petrify grenades. I've got enough of those to be able to craft stone-proof armor for using against the monoliths, and I don't want stone strike in a weapon, so I don't need any more than that.
Victory is ours.
I'll be right back.
Is it really? Just Just want 2 Simurg. Come on. Come on, baby. Just want those Simurg. Ah, fantastic.
Booyah! I'm on a roll.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
$99 spheres again. So as you can see, we've raised Anima's agility by about 18, which is quite a lot.
Oh,
Oh yeah!
Take that. I'm on a roll.
Just need 1 more Simurg, 6 more Bite Bugs, and the Ochus. So I'll go and do the Josei Temple first. Then I will go and get the Ochus, and then if I need, I'll come back for a couple of Bite Bugs afterwards.
Live and let live!
Live and let live. Be about an hour and a half for 3 areas of capturing. That's not bad at all. I need to finish off the Thunder Plains as well.
Live and let live! Yeah! You like that?
Come on, just need 1 more Simurg, please.
Live and let live!
Oh damn, I thought that was it then. Never
I'll
mind.
be right back.
I'll be right back. Ooh, damn, I thought that was it as well. I thought that was the Simurg and the Bite Bugs.
I'll be right back.
Shouldn't be long now anyway.
I won't go so easy on you next
Come
time.
on, Simurg. Boring me now.
Live and let live!
Do, 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 do. Come on. Just want one of those fights with Simurg and 2 Bite Bugs. That'd be great. Instead of this.
I'll be right back. This'll be easy. Live and let live.
Well, yeah, it will, seeing as I'm not going to kill him. Sometimes you just get like really unlucky for like a really long stretch of time, but they are here, as we know. There we go. That should be the last one.
Easy as pie.
So says you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
You like that?
Cool. So that should be that. All sorted.
Why, it's...
You still on?
Yes, but we're not going...
Huh?
I have decided to go to... We are going... I'm...
Hey, don't. We'll put Sin in his place.
You mean...
No, we found.
Well, whatever it is, good luck.
Cross your fingers.
Do your best. Bartello, time to go.
Weird, but also quite hilarious characters. Okay. So I just got to nip through these trials again. Just want to visit the faiths while you do the capturing because you can just go through those. Not quite sure how you can go to this temple when some of the other ones are like completely blocked off, but whatever. Okay, now you can't take these back out from what I remember. No, because they disappear, which is annoying. Never mind. Oh, they power up that one anyway, so you'd still need them to be left there. Yeah. Just got to quickly run through this again, get this one supercharged, which I think is what opens the door here, if I remember. Push this across, jump across, trigger the middle of the eye thing, summon the platform back, put those two spheres in their place. And then run back to the first room, put a sphere in each recess. And then good to go. Okay, so that's that activated. It's annoying that you can't like summon the thing all the way back to the first room and you have to like run back and forth, but never mind. Hardly the end of the world. I mean, sin is the end of the world if you think about it, but yeah. That was nice and simple. Don't have to bother with the destruction sphere because we're only trying to get back to the faith. Nice and easy. So yeah, it takes a couple of minutes to do this, but it's worth it just to get the spheres because they're all +4 spheres, which is very useful. I don't know why you have to push 5 of these things in, that's a bit annoying. I mean, like, this bit isn't a puzzle, it doesn't take anything, and there's no reason to do it, so I don't get it. But ours is not to question why. Oh, crackly lightning energy stuff. Ixion's kind of cool. I think this is the only one that Ixion's in that I've played. I can't really remember. Need to check.
For a long time, you reminded us. Yes. Let us go. Come. And we'll...
Just give me the spheres. All I want is the spheres, dude. What do you get from this? Luck sphere. Oh, okay, so you get a luck sphere from that as well. That's cool. Magic defense sphere and agility sphere. See, those are good, and that's why you want to do those. So. So I've got accuracy sphere, agility spheres. I think accuracy sphere would be good for Riku. I'll save them for now, don't need them just yet. Might actually sign Kyo for one game just while I'm here, in case I want him. Because he is good. Normally I just use the Aurochs default defenders, but it's not like money's an issue, so... Seems how it's a league and it's 10 games, I could just use him for that. And that is why we wanted the bite bugs.
Oh yeah.
Can leave them till a little later.
Oh,
Yeah. right back. See ya.
So you get 1 remedy for a normal steal, or 2 for a rare steal, so that's always fun. And then we're almost done with this area, which is cool. Ochus are super common here, so it's not a big problem.
This is gonna be easy.
Live and let live.
Already back up to 41 speed spheres as well.
I won't go so easy on you next time. Oh yeah.
Oh,
See ya.
Just going to use that accuracy sphere, just so she can maybe hit those things a little easier. Because her accuracy and luck is quite a lot lower than Tidus's. Luck makes a massive difference to how often you can hit things. For every 1 luck point that you're higher than something, you get an extra % chance of hitting it. I believe that's all the bite bugs captured as well. But I would think there's a fairly decent chance that I can actually get another Ochu plus 2 bug bite bug fight before I've got all of the Ochus anyway. That's 5 of those already.
You like that?
Should have 10 Simurg if I kept count of those properly. If not, I'll just have to nip back a little later.
Live and let live.
woohoo!
Live and let live.
The Ochis is not a very stressful part of the capturing because they're so common and they're only in this area, so that's not an issue.
Oopsie!
Got a rare capture for an extra remedy again there, which is good. Now, what I'll need to do is, one of the things I was saying before is you don't want items to go to waste, so all of those capturing grenades that I had already, basically let me just see. Oh, we still captured the bite bug. Oh, so we do need a couple more of those. Okay. The
See ya!
petrify grenades would be going to waste if I get my reward for capturing everything on the Josei High Road. You get 99 petrify grenades. Now, if I've got like 50 odd already, then I don't want those to be going to waste. So I just want to make sure that I customize those onto something. So if I have enough, I can put Stone Strike on a weapon if I felt like it, or if I didn't, then I could put Stone Proof on an armor, which is what I'm going to do. Now, because I don't have any armors that have that many slots free, because I'll need to buy one. So I'll buy one before I go and go into Sin and things like that. Okay, just give me 1 sec. Stream needs to pause a moment. I think I'm still on 6 Ochus, might be 7, that might have distracted me, but never mind, we'll see. But they don't take very long to find anyway, as we've said already.
Out of my way.
Right, so that's all the bite bugs.
Alright.
Alright. Which is why I wasn't looking to try and get them before, because it doesn't matter. So a 4-slot armor costs 100k, so I need to pick who I'm going to give that to.
See ya. All right.
Because you can win things as well. So as part of doing the stat maxing process, I'll be doing luck, and so I'll need luck spheres from Greater Sphere. Greater Sphere can drop auto potion and 3 free slots, which can be used for your penance armors. And
I won't go so easy on you
the
next
main
time.
armors of Auto Phoenix can be dropped. Sorry, Earth Eater can drop Auto Potion and 3 free slots, which can be used for your penance armors, and Auto Phoenix armor can be dropped by the Greater Sphere. So I think I only need one more Ochu,
See ya.
and then we can go to Macalania, buy the armor, customize a stoneproof one. So I could have it for Waka, or I could make it for Tidus. I think probably Waka, because...
Oh yeah.
Right, okay, so that's that sorted. Let's have a look.
Right.
Riku will be using her auto haste armor already. So I think Waka will want the correct armor for that. Let's have a look. Anyway, before we do that, we want no encounters off season. I hope I have counted the Simmer correctly. If not, I'll have to just nip back and grab one. Before I do Inside Sin or anything like that, I will be getting World Champion. And as part of Beaconel, obviously I'll be getting Riku's as well. Alright.
The final showdown.
Just gonna go and buy that armor first from Waka, for Waka, sorry. So that I can customize the petrify grenades in it, because like I say, otherwise they're just completely going to waste. How many have I got? 32, so enough to put on that on one of the armors. You only need Berserk Ward because it's mainly to stop bad breath, and bad breath only has a 30% chance of confusion. And the way that it works is that if you do that, if you have 50%, which is Berserk Ward, 50% resistance to it and the 30% chance, they're not like multiplicative, it's just straight additive reduction, so you can't get hit by the berserk aspect of it. But confusion in Bad Breath is a higher chance. It's an 80% chance, so you need confuse proof. Alright.
Welcome.
Need to sell some stuff and clear up some space as well. Don't think I really need that. Yuna already has a stone proof, which is good. Not going to be using any of this stuff now, really. I'm going to keep that because I could make that into a super dark weapon for Waka. Don't think any of these will really be any good, but we can have a look. Nope. Again, I could make that a dark touch, dark strike weapon, so I'll just keep that just in case. Okay, so that's cleared up a load of space. Put these back to the top. All right. So for this one of Waka's, I'm just going to make a Tetra arm guard, put stone proof on it. And then I'll be putting on confuse proof when I get enough of those, and berserk ward when I get enough of these. So I'll put these two on it, and then also probably auto med when I get that, which will be there. So yeah, I think that'll work. worth a try anyway. So I'm just going to do that. And that's everything sorted. So what I'll be doing next is I'm just going to save it there with all of that done. And then I'll be going doing Macalania capturing and the Thunder Plains. So thank you very much for watching. And if you're watching on YouTube and you made it to the end, thank you so much. And please like, comment and subscribe for more content.